The seeds that grew to become the Mount Calvary Holy Church of Winston-Salem were planted in 1928 when a young minister from Summit, New Jersey, named Bishop Broomfield Johnson, traveled to Winston-Salem and conducted a revival. Approximately 250 persons were saved during this revival, and many desired to have a church home with Bishop Johnson as their pastor. Upon Bishop Johnson's return to the city, Pepper's Warehouse was secured as a worship facility to accommodate the huge following. Services were later held in a huge tent until a permanent place of worship was secured. The church formally began as Mount Pisgah Rescue Mission. The church was officially incorporated in 1929 as the Mount Calvary Holy Church of America Incorporated. The Winston-Salem Church is the first church founded in Mount Calvary and proudly proclaims to be the first predominantly African American church in the city of Winston-Salem to host a live radio broadcast. These services were attended by persons from all walks of life, including judges, lawyers, and fellow Christians of the city and surrounding areas. As the congregation grew, the church moved to a larger facility on 5th and Hickory Streets until Bishop Johnson led the congregation in building a beautiful edifice on 8th and Linden Streets in 1938. Bishop Johnson continued to pastor the church along with his duties as senior bishop of a fledgling but growing national denomination. During his tenure, he had several assistant pastors, including the late Reverend Helen Cloud, who served as state mother. On March 26, 1967, Mount Calvary moved to its present location at 930 East 14th Street. Bishop Johnson remained the pastor of the church until his death in 1972, at which time his successor, Bishop Harold Ivory Williams, assumed the pastorate of the church and the mantle of senior bishop of the organization. Bishop Williams led the church for nearly 3 decades as Mount Calvary began to spread its wings all across the nation and overseas. His duties carried him to churches in various states and countries, yet he remained faithful to the first church in Winston-Salem. After many years of service to the kingdom in the Winston-Salem church, Bishop Williams turned over the reins of leadership to Elder Daniel Russell Jr., the national elder of the Mount Calvary Holy Church of America. Elder Russell served faithfully for over 5 years as senior pastor, leading the congregation through a complete renovation of the sanctuary. He resigned from the position of senior pastor in summer of 2005, and Reverend Tajado Hanchel was elected as senior pastor on October 31st, 2005. He was later consecrated as the Bishop of Administration of the Mount Calvary Holy Church of America Incorporated on March 29, 2014. As the 4th senior pastor of the illustrious history of our church, Bishop Hanchel has led the church into a new season of ministry. Under his leadership, Mount Calvary has adopted the motto, "The church committed to do more." It is our desire to go above and beyond the call of duty to minister to the needs of the community, and our primary ministry emphasis are in the areas of missions, outreach, relationship building, and education. Mount Calvary is a kingdom-minded ministry with a kingdom-minded mission, and we know that the best is yet to come. Mount Calvary, on this 92nd church anniversary, let's remember the words of our founder, Bishop Johnson. Let the heavens drop, let the skies pour out righteousness, and the earth bring forth salvation. Let's praise God on this 92nd church anniversary as we celebrate our rich legacy and embrace a bright future. To God be the glory for the great things that He has done and will continue to do in the life of our church.